So the new place is slowly coming together. Everywhere is still messy right now because obviously I'm still putting things together, but focus. If we come in through here, that's the sort of, yeah, well, exactly, kitchen, freezer, flat top, something, induction cooker. Anyways, yeah, the sink, the fridge, microwave. A big ass couch finally has a place of its own. Shoes, whatever. That's my laundry that needs to be done, so that's why it's there. But yeah, we can go in through here, or sometimes I like to go in through here as well. But yeah, from that side, that's it. I was just having breakfast, so that's why my food is there. There's this table here, you already know this desk, and then here we have the what is this? The shower and the bathtub, whatever. I'm gonna close this door. And the other door is the toilet. That one. Isn't that wonderful? I should come into view more. Anyways, yeah. This is the toilet with the sink and whatever. Yeah, so the restroom is divided into two instead of one. So there's the bathtub and the shower, and then there's that one. So yeah. And so basically there's all of that. And there's a bedroom. I guess this is a very good division that I've done. It's all still messy, but you know, it's slowly coming into place. That's. And that's me. That's Yusra. So yeah, that's my space. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna stay here. You can see all the way. Yeah. Pretty nice, right? Very clean too, and very interesting. I just cleaned this fridge right now. It's a little empty because I made sure to kind of finish everything I had before moving, so it's easy to move. So I don't have a lot of things. I still have my cocktail stuff and beautiful things. But anyways, yeah. I'm hungry, but I want to do cheers. Cheers to new beginnings. This camera, I thought it wasn't working anymore, so I got 2 new cameras. But then today it started working. Because in the move, I don't know, I didn't even know where I put it. But anyways, in the move and all that, you know. And I finally found it, and I turned it on, but it wasn't turning on for like 2 days. It wasn't turning on. It was just like, girl, no. And then today, finally it turned on, and I was like, what was that for? You know, what was that for? But anyways, it's working now, so that's okay. So I don't know, I might return maybe one of the cameras, maybe both of them. Maybe one, because I like the other one. This is one of them. This is one of the cameras. And this is the other one. I thought this place was like really small. I don't know why, but before moving in here, before bringing out my stuff, I really thought it was small. I thought I was going to be getting rid of so many things, but there's so much space. It's easy to think it's small because it's just one space, but like, look at that. Like my big bed, that's a full size, right? Full. And I still have all this space for living room. I'm gonna go eat. It smells so good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Usually when I cook for myself, like I don't like it. I don't know why. I don't really like it, especially when I cook like things like this, like pasta, creamy stuff. I don't really like it. I like eating stuff like this outside or somebody else has made it for me. But I like this. I like this a lot. Mmm. Guys, look at my fishies. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There's 3 of them. This black one is Mars. The colorful one is Elora. No. Yeah, Mars, Elora, and there's Box somewhere. He's always hiding. He's kind of transparent, so you can't really see him. See. That's Box right there. There. I've had such a long day. What I need is a good bath.
Could talk under moonlight till dawn.
It feels so good to be alone. Anyways, the time is like maybe like 9:40 a.m. right now. The fire inspectors are coming here in like a couple of minutes to come see if the fire alarm is working. So I had to wake up early today. But I actually like the fact that I'm awake very early, because usually I just sleep in and it makes me tired. So I like the fact that I'm up very early. And I'm wearing my glasses. Oh, I like this color. I want life to be in this color, in this shade. But anyways. And then we're gonna have a great day. And then we're gonna have a great day. BRB. Then it's flipped. Anyways, how was your day? My day, wonderful. My day was wonderful. My day was insane. I wish it was like, I wish I could choose my own colors. Even though I like these colors, but anyways, I still need to figure this out, how it works. But anyways, I should talk really quick about what it's been like living in this new space. You know, how I've been feeling recently. It's been actually awesome. It's been perfect. It's been very quiet and very private and very peaceful, and also because for a lot of reasons I don't have my internet yet installed, and so I've just been like, you know, very, very cut off from the world. Not like 100%, just like usually I'm always on my phone, I'm watching a movie, I'm online, I'm watching reels, I'm doing something, I'm playing games. But now I can't because I don't have internet on my phone, and most of these things that I do on my phone, I need internet, I need Wi-Fi, something to be able to do that. And since I don't have that, I have no choice but to like just relax and just chill and like take things slow, because life is not that serious and it's not that deep. Sorry. I feel like writing something, but I don't know where I put the pen. Wow. Well, we're still in the phase where like I'm still putting things away. So sometimes when I put something somewhere, I don't know where it is anymore. Well, BRB, because I want to write something. I need to look for this pen. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. I can write with my... Oh, yo. See that? Wow. That means that I'm going to keep doing my nails. But I still want the pen. Anyways, as I was saying, I just elevated my camera a lot. I used the tripod to, you know, give it a little bit of height. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I found my pen. But yeah, this space is a lot better than the one I was going to settle for. It's way better, even way better than where I just moved from, because it's very clean. And now I actually feel like this is my space. I don't know if I've talked about this already on the video, but like my previous space, it felt I was still sort of sharing with the girls in front of my place, like the bakery shop right in front of my space. But now, even though I'm in a basement and upstairs is a coffee shop as well, we don't really interfere with each other. They can't hear me, I can't hear them. Well, unless I'm playing like really loud music, but they're playing like really loud music, which neither one of us have done. So we're Gucci, we're chilling, and yeah, it's wonderful. I love this. Is the kind of space you get where like living alone feels good, especially if you're someone like me who likes quiet, who likes alone time. If I want to associate with people, I just go out and do that, or like I invite them over. But when I'm done, everybody go away. I don't want to hear nothing. And so this is a perfect setting for me. I feel like I have a lot more space, in the sense that in my previous place I had the space as well, but it was like a box in something, like it was just so not, what's the word, the shape was weird. With this one, I have the space and I can use all of my space, because it's just one straight line of space and that little bit extra, right? One straight line, and then I just cut. So I have a bedroom, I have a living room, and then that kitchen back there, and then I have that little space of like sink and more stuff. So it's perfect. I have so much space, I can see almost everything I own, and it's really bright. In case you didn't hear me, it's really bright. It's my favorite thing about here so far. It's so bright and it's so clean. Can't say much about outside, because at the end of the day, outside is outside, and I share outside with like everybody else, regardless if it's my space or not. But inside it's so clean, and I can maintain that, and I can even do better, and I'm just really happy about that. But yeah, living alone it's been 2 years now since I've been living by myself. Wait, when did I even move out? Well, yeah, it's been 2 years. From moving out to sharing with other people and actually getting my own space, it was very short for me. When I moved out, I only shared space with other people for like 7 months, and then I started living alone. No, I feel like it was longer. I mean, shorter. But anyways, I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast. I was stressing, but at the same time, I didn't want to settle. I almost made myself settle for like something I didn't want. But then every time I'll think about the fact that I'm actually settling, it would be like my heart just could not take it. My body could not take it. I would feel sick. I would feel like so sad. You know when you're like, do you know that feeling of when you have exam in the morning and you know you're not prepared for that exam? You know, like that feeling of like fear, but like you have no choice. You have to go do that exam anyways, but you have that like fear and anticipation and like non-willingness to go do that exam, at least not yet, you know? So that was how I felt in trying to like settle. I was like, well, at least I have the space. But like deep down, I didn't want that space. I didn't want that space at all. No. But I was trying to make myself. And so I was feeling sick. And I wasn't sick. I wasn't physically sick or anything. Only when I was thinking about that, I was feeling sick. And, you know, just having that at the back of my head that this is where I have to live now. It would make me sick. It would make me tired. I didn't want to hang out with anybody because, like, my head's just, like, I was not in a good place. I don't want to... Leave me alone. Let me come to serenity with my situation now. But then, I don't know, one day I just, like, decided, like, no. This feeling is not for me. This place is not for me. No, I don't even care if I have nowhere else to go after this, but I'm not gonna do this. Like, you know, just the thought of being here is making me this sad and sick, and is putting my life on hold just because I'm feeling very tired and drained by the thought that I'm gonna be leaving. Listen, this place was very bad. I showed my dad, I showed my brother, and then because I thought I was overreacting at first, like how the fuck. I thought I was overreacting at first, like why do I have such strong reaction to a place that I could just, you know, fix? But for me, I don't want to fix it. It's not my job. I don't want to spend my money on somebody's house, especially if the person doesn't really care or like, we're not going there. But yeah, I just, you know, I just listen to myself and let it go. It's not, life is not, it's not that deep. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. I don't need a place of my own. Even though I want and I'd love and I'd be happier and more beautiful in a place of my own. But I don't need it. And so I decided to not be sick by living alone in a place that I didn't want to. And I was going to go for a place somewhere else where like perhaps I wouldn't be living alone, but at least I'd be, you know, happier than this place that I didn't want to be. But you know, overall everything worked out. I didn't even have to do either, because like at the end of the day I was just like, you know what, I'm so like, I'm not even gonna think about this anymore. Like, I'm just gonna go out. If this was just like one day, I'm just gonna go out and be like, we out here. And that was what I did. And then for some reason, I don't even remember the conversation with my landlord now. And I guess he replied me, but I didn't see it, so I didn't know. But then Facebook notified me that I hadn't replied, and then I went back and like, oh my god, I didn't even see this message, but I just replied and whatever. And it took that day, and like 4 days after, everything was done. Because most times I'm thinking about time, like, yes, I have 15 days before my list here is done, but also, can I find somewhere in 15 days? Can I find somewhere in 10 days? Can I find somewhere in 5 days? And all of that stress. And it's not the stress of finding somewhere. It's the stress of finding somewhere I like and somewhere that likes me. Because a lot of times those things don't match up. They don't collaborate. And that's why life is beautiful. You gotta work hard. You don't have to, but it's fun when you do. Working hard. I live by this. I stand by this. I'm a member, active and participating, co-host and member of this right here. You can work hard or not, but no matter what you're doing, if you're choosing it, oh my god, it's so hot and it's so fun and it's so rewarding. And that was what happened with me with the house thing. I didn't want the place, so I wasn't having fun, even though I was doing everything that I usually do every day that made me happy. My friends were still hanging out with me, even though I didn't want to go out. Like, I was still being bought food and drinks, even though, like, I wasn't really enjoying them and I wasn't being myself. It was still the same things that happened to me every other day that makes me feel like a butterfly. But now, I was a butterfly, but I was choosing to do something that I didn't want to do. For example, I was a butterfly, but I wanted to be a butterfly in a house instead of a butterfly on a field, like outside in the garden, you know? Sorry, I get too hype. I'm getting too hype. Anyways, I guess one thing I learned about this moving, and you know, the reason why I was able to make that decision of like, you know what, I'm not gonna take this, is I've done this before. And I'm not talking about, well, yeah, moving. The place I just moved out from, I settled for that place. And even though I had a lot of experiences, I had a lot of fun and all that stuff, just thinking about the fact that I could have had way more fun and I could have done way better, it's like eye-opening to me. I don't regret nothing I've done. I don't regret my option. I did that. I was there at that time. That's where I was. That's what I could do. But I know now, I know I could have done better. And thanks to that happening, I know now that I can always do better no matter what. And I live by that. Let's switch this real quick. Let's switch this. I can always do better no matter what. Yeah, you need to write this down. Take notes, because these are big deals. These are facts. I can always choose to do and be better. Now, the important thing to note here is you are in control. All of this is being done by you and you alone. Another thing I like to say is, for example, when I moved into my whole place, I chose that. And whatever happened while I was living there, I had to bear it. Good and bad and beautiful and wonderful and becoming who I am now compared to who I was before. It was all the consequences of the actions I made, of the decisions I took. And you know, I enjoyed them. Some of them I didn't enjoy, but still I enjoyed it, right? Because it's a learning process. And so I come to finally know and accept the fact that me, you, us together or individually, we can always choose to do or be better. Always. And we can do it again and again and again, one at a time or all at the same time. Don't stress about it, baby girl. You got this. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. It always looks like it is. It always seems like it is, which is also fun. Because like, imagine not being stressed at all. I can say this now because I'm not stressed, but listen, if you asked me yesterday, I was so stressed about everything. I just slept. I just slept my problem away. But like, I didn't sleep because I was in pain. I just slept because I know that tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna be okay. So I don't have time to like be bothered about this stress. I'm just gonna go to bed, and like, this stress, it's for whoever. It's not for me. So I'm gonna sleep. And that's what I did. And that didn't help me because I had to wake up and go to work, and then I went to work, and something I noticed is I went to sleep with the intention of that this stress is not for me and I'm not gonna deal with it, but I know it's part of life and I have to deal with it, because really something was on my mind and something did piss me off that had me stressed, but I didn't want to deal with it because life is not that hard. With me, it's not that deep. So I'm just letting it go out to wherever it wants to be, It's not for me. And then I went to bed. But when I woke up, I noticed I still had that like pent up anger and stress. And I was just like in my head trying to think about like, I don't want to deal with this. So I don't really know what's going on and all that stuff. But you know, I'm also okay. I'll just keep quiet. You know, keeping quiet, at least it won't help me vent my anger or stress like somebody else. And luckily for me, I went to work and I was working with like the best team ever. And they helped me distress. Like, one of them even listened to me rant and yell and like talking about, and I didn't even know I was yelling at the time. I didn't know I was like venting so hard and so like emotionally. I'm very dramatic, so yeah, I always go big. I never go small. I always go big. I never go home. I never go small. I always go big. If I'm venting, I go big. If I'm happy, I go big. If I'm eating, I go big. Like, grand. Be extra, because why not? But anyways, I was venting to this person and he was also venting to me, and we were like just talking back and forth. We were laughing and it was fun. I didn't even remember I was stressed. I was just like talking and like letting it out, because he was like, oh, I noticed you're quiet. I'm like, you're right, I am quiet. But then I explained stuff and then we talked, and after the shift I really felt like my head was less tight. My heart was suddenly free and open, like I could finally breathe. My body wasn't hurting me anymore, nothing. I was just like, thank you. Thank you for listening. You are amazing. You're wonderful. And then he was like, yeah, stop, blah, 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 blah. We talked and I was like, oh, did I, like, I don't know. To me, it felt like I prayed to God to take the stress away from me, because it's not mine. Regardless if I acknowledge what has caused it or not, this is something I don't want to experience. This is something I don't want to be a part of. And because I'm human and I know the reason why I'm feeling this way, I have to do the work of letting it out, regardless if I want the expression or if I want to be a part of it or not. My job is to let it out and then move on. But I feel like I prayed about it, and so that happened really fast for me. In the morning while I was by myself, I could have been awake. I could have been doing stuff, and that, like, you know, I could have been awake where I had the time to feel all of that, to be sad, to be depressed. But I passed out, sleeping the whole day. And then when I went to work, I didn't have the time either to like be sad about what's going on, because I had my friends like helping me, and by the time the shift was over, I was done. So I didn't actually experience that anger, especially by myself. During the first half of the day, I was sleeping. So wherever I was sleeping, and then later I was offloading. So I was good. I didn't experience it at all, even though I knew this was a part of my day, but I didn't experience it because I didn't want to. So we're back to this. You can always choose what you want. You can always do everything intentionally, and you can always do better, no matter what. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. Thank you so much for letting me be myself on here, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't wait. I can't wait, because I've been feeling bonita recently, you know? I've been feeling great. It feels good. I know I chose this place. I don't even care what it looks like. I mean, I care what it looks like, which is why I chose this place, but it's perfect. It's my choice. I like it. And then no matter what comes out of it, I'll be like, oh, that's what I did. I'll be like, oh, I did that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.